Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Longhorns will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Ohio State's offense will get the first possession of the game. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They want to run it left here. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And guys, this 3rd and long is not exactly how they drew it up. Hopefully it's not an indication of what we'll see the rest of the game. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Finds his tight end. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
Hunt is in the air. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. So Texas's offense will go to work for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage. They can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
I love the effort by that defender on that play. He knew the ball was coming to the outside. He was being blocked. He was able to shed it quickly and then use his speed to force that ball carrier out of bounds for a loss.
Off the play fake. Throwing right. Tosses it incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
He's got it. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Longhorns are rolling down the field. Give to the running back. Can't get him to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air, it's Manning. Fires to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense. And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They go to the ground. Sweet cut there. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The run from the shotgun. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Tate. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. Hits the accelerator to the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball is thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give from the gun.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
The Longhorns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Hard running there.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Looking left. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. 2nd play, you get your quarterback sacked. And then 3rd play, now we're sitting in 3rd.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. The Buckeyes and the Longhorns squared off in just a fabulous game. Cotton Bowl College Football Playoff semifinal a year ago. Texas fought, but it was Jack Sawyer, David, etching himself forever in Buckeye lore.
Yeah, Jack Sawyer called game. He basically said, we're ending this. Ohio State.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Finds a man on the left. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. The give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Longhorns!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. It's a seam wide open. And he's brought down after a huge completion. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. The give to the back. Slithers into space. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Just feeds the running back. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. On the read to the right, he'll try to get it himself. And he probably should have just handed that one off. He is snowed under in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds his big tight end. Big fella's not going to make it to the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. They take a 4-point lead here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And this defense, this crowd, this atmosphere, it can rattle an offense in a hurry.
You can shake them up. When you can get to the quarterback and affect them, we all know they become very human. They start seeing things. And with this crowd, they can't hear anything. This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the passer, igniting the crowd.
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. I'm not sure if he could have kicked it farther by using his knee, but it's not exactly the longest punt. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. It's good. Hold on just a second. A flag down. Let's see what's up with that.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Trying to get the edge on the right. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And this one is perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Power football with the run. Breaks the tackle.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Wants to throw. It's Manning. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is This has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was fourth down, now first down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
A strike downfield. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking down the middle. Got his man. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. You saw that there on the incompletion.
Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find this man for 6.
If they're able to make that kick, they're wiping points off the board. But because he dropped it, now it's fourth down. And, of course, they're still in field goal range with an opportunity to score 3.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. It's incomplete. A fourth down stop and the turnover on downs. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. They think there's room to run to the right here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He'll try it again. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. He'll heave it deep. Makes a grab on the shot. Sprinting away. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be...
Fires one high and deep. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going up top. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
QB overthrowing an open guy like that, that is just a kick in the gut for this team.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Peoples. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Dropping back, it's Sayin. That's reeled in, it's Peoples. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. No good. Flag on the field, and the kicker's going to have a little bit shorter distance to work with here. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Coming out on first down with the play fake. going for it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Some tough running there to create a little space and get it out to the 10.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Making side adjustments here. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Well, great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks. Add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
He's got it on the right. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The Longhorns have this offense rolling. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Longhorns, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Got him downfield. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. And the Longhorns didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the touchdown Longhorns. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And they pay off the drive with a touchdown run, but what a drive. Almost the full length of the field, 98 yards. That's how you put a drive together when you're backed up on your own 2-yard line and get 6.
And it's up and no good. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. He'll keep it himself. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Guys, the levels of hype and impatience awaiting the arrival of Arch Manning pretty much unsustainable over the last couple of years. Meanwhile, Quinn Ewers was pretty doggone good. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. And the Buckeyes have pushed it inside the 20. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Tight end now in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Hand off from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Under fire. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Man, that stings. You go all the way down the field, you get a 4th and goal situation, and the offense comes up small. The defense gets the sack. No points for you.
Snagged in the middle. It's Wingo. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. He's got the tight end. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And as I saw that screen start to develop, I thought, big play coming. I just didn't realize it would be for the defense.
Yeah, they got in there quick, and the quarterback's supposed to see that, right? He's supposed to let him come upfield, buy a little bit of time, but then he's got to get rid of it, get it to his playmaker. The offense did not do their end of the bargain. The quarterback got sacked.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? They'll send the back in motion. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. The short hands. It's Tate.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. The offense pumps it up. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Off-play action on 1st down. Rifles it down the middle. Makes a grab for a big play. Off to the races. Touchdown, Texas! Once he got some room, it was over.
And so many times the safeties tell the tape, and that's what QBs are studying and reading, and he drops back, and you could tell he sees his receiver coming from the right side, and he knows exactly where he's going to end up with that post, pushes the ball down the field for the big play, got the safety out of position, made the big touchdown throw.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 15, here's the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. Fights off a defender. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down. And the Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Sayin. He's got his man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Buckeyes want to move quickly.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these 1st downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Pressure coming, and the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
And the sense of urgency has got to go up now for the defense, right? You just failed on 4th down. You're trailing just under 3 minutes to go. What can the defense do? Can you create a turnover? Can you at least get a quick 3 and out to give yourselves a chance to win?
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked.
This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Return takes it inside the 30, down to the 28 as the defense has them setting up shop from there. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Here's a throw downfield late. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw it. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They've got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Knocked out way behind the line of scrimmage. They'll call it a 9-yard loss.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
And great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set. I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go break that up and swat it down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Looking to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Now, a fourth down.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm